Hello everyone, my name is Uthris and welcome back to Timber and Stone, where we are continuing work on our wonderful castle up upon our hill in Falcon Reach. So, in between episodes, what I have done is one, I actually filled in the grass down here near one of the main entrances into the valley, which looks really nice. I'm actually going to be in the process of replacing this with our actual road tiles, which will be pretty nice once we get there. And then also, we have a little flag here marking some type of structure, and if we peel back the mountain, you'll be able to see inside of our wonderful treasury. And yeah, it has a front room, which we will be decorating and putting some type of front desk area, almost like a bank, and like a teller's kind of desk. And then back here is the vault, where we will keep all of our goods and things like that. So yeah, it looks really cool. I'm gonna be mixing ingot stacks in here, mine carts, things of that nature around, just to fill it out, flesh it out, and make it look a little bit more presentable overall. Maybe some decorations out here. We'll probably do some shrubberies by the door or something. It is supposed to be a rather nice interior. We have miscellaneous storage as well, just some crates of stuff. Large piles of coins, even though we only have 3 gold at the moment, because these actually cost gold to make, which is pretty cool. Pretty sure you can actually deconstruct them and get your gold back if you need it. Kind of a nice storage feature. Up here, we're just going to be working on the second story and laying that out. So let's go ahead and get our flooring kind of how we want it. Obviously, we're going to be using some timber planks to get around initially. I am starting to lose a fair amount of frames, which is a little bit of a problem, as the viewing experience for you guys may kind of lower because of it. I am looking into probably, I guess, decreasing our draw distance yet again, but it's definitely these pesky mountains, because it just has so many blocks to load on this level, and it's just a hassle. And it looks like we have a skeleton outside of town. We'll just go ahead and charge it, and our archers should be enough to take care of it for now. Okay, looks like we have more than one skeleton. And they're actually shooting at things that I cannot see right now. What are you shooting at back here, guy? I have no idea. I don't even see what you're shooting at. How about you be more like Starbuckle and actually aim for the correct thing? That might help you. Who are you? Del Thatcher? Yeah, I have no idea. There is a lot of skeletons down here all of a sudden. It's a little random. Hopefully they'll leave our miners alone for a bit as they work on getting this new road kind of how we want it. Yeah, plenty of skeletons galore. Oh, okay, here's the skeleton he was shooting at. It's injured, so he hit it once. Starbuckle cleaning up. He's a level 18 archer. He's actually getting pretty accurate. I'll be rather excited to see a level 20 archer and see how deadly they are, because up until now, at least level 18, rather worthless in my opinion. Unless you have like kind of a cutoff and this kind of one-way path for these things to go. And they're just not bright. They shoot the ground a lot. They shoot at the trees. I think that's just a AI issue, though. Alright, I think we're relatively safe at this point. I have a bunch of builders up here laying down a whole bunch of planks, which I hope we can keep up with the demand of this. So this second story, we will be using timber planks. Pretty much that's it. And then we'll lay out the rooms, and then if need be, I will go back and get rid of some rooms if we want to have some room-specific flooring, which can be good. But for now, we're just kind of laying this out the best we can. It is a little annoying due to the camera constraints to kind of get back in here. Looks like another skeleton was spotted by me. And we'll just set it to charge, and hopefully I can take care of it rather quickly. Oh, 2 skeletons. Oh, wait. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Oh, Starbuckle got injured. I don't know how. Oh, that skeleton just shot the other one in the leg. And he's going to have to give up being an adventurer now. Kind of a shame, because Skyrim is a really wonderful place to live. Because that's totally where we are. Totally. See, we're basically making Whiterun. If you think about it, you know, on a mountainside, some type of central keep, just like every other castle ever made. But, you know, I'll just go ahead and say that I'm stealing off Skyrim. Because apparently that's what I'm doing. Okay, so let's grab some... I think this side we'll use the timbered floor. Something a little bit more down and dirty. A bit more rough. I'm gonna get rid of that little message because I don't want to be freaking out thinking, oh, we're under attack all of a sudden. So the progress that we are working on this is going to be rather limited just due to the supplies we have. So our wood supply is going down rather quickly now. Let me see if we have... I'll go ahead and bump it up to 2 carpenters. That will hopefully give us a little bit more of a buffer to work with. I need to lay out some type of tower over here. Up here is going to be some more defensive battlement-like structures. That part of the main, I guess, housing area for the lords and court. Who knows? I have no idea what to do for this second floor just yet. Let's check this lower level real quick. Yeah. Now, is our AI actually smart enough to leave this area to go heal? I know they've been... Because of how confusing our layout is and how long the roads are, sometimes my AI takes a while to path out into certain directions. Like these guys are trying to charge still, but the path is so kind of broken and the update so slowly that they can't even really leave their post on this side. Which is fine, it makes them go back quickly enough. This is starting to really take shape. And I was a little bit worried that these statue pikes might start poking through the ceiling. I'm gonna have to probably put a wall at that point. But we can use that as some type of measuring to see where we want those rooms to be laid out. Kind of an interesting view from this window. As I lose all the frames. Because I'm looking towards a lot of blocks out in this direction. You can see that right now I'm getting about 5 FPS. And then if I just spin the camera around, we shoot up back to above 30. So... It's all about, you know, your block height. So if I lower this down, by the way, I'm not technically seeing as many blocks. So it's a little bit better. Go back to a fixed camera position for you guys. And we can put in these missing floor tiles. For some reason they were missing. In this fieldstone kind of barrier here. Construct a roof for the front kind of entranceway. It's going to be sitting here. And there have been so many sirens today outside. Man, there was a shooting today in DC, so the police are a little crazy right now, I'm sure. And plus, DC is always just freaking crazy with the sirens anyways. Just anything with a large city like this. When you live in a downtown area, it's always loud. And, you know, if you guys can hear it, I apologize, but not much I can do about it. I can't really stop crime by myself. Alright, how far are we gonna get along here? Something like that. And we'll probably skip through the night, give you guys another quick update on the progress, and we'll go from there. Alright, so let's go ahead and start laying out this upper floor. And we're going to be using castle brick. Actually, no. For the interior, let's use timbered brick. Just something to break up the color from the interior exterior. And first things first, we're going to block off that staircase. I need to establish that as a kind of centerline doorway, maybe. Might be pretty cool. Alright. And we can have a room here. And we can just make a little connecting hallway. Leave that open. So I don't really know what to use that for yet. And then... oh boy, my frames drop every time I look that way. Let's go ahead and try and lay out a bedroom or two back here. So, I wonder, I could fit a bedroom in here. And if at all possible, I need to keep this 3 wide kind of hallway thing going. Fit a bedroom there. And a large bedroom here or something. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And then what we can do also is maybe dig out that wall. Use that to get up to a little battlement. And we'll bring back the timbered brick here. Like so. So small room, larger room, another small room. And then even... we could probably build a ramp up to another battlement area back there. And maybe this won't be a bedroom, this will be... oh, what can we make that room? I don't know. We'll come to it once we have the walls up, I think. That always helps me kind of design my areas. This is just going to be a single kind of room area. And it's actually going to use timbered plaster on this section just to make it look a little bit different. So we can bring up these walls. Something like that. That can be solid all the way through. We can give a little hole there for a window and one there. And then the rest of the structure is going to be a lot of the tower, which I hope I have enough height to work with here. That's going to be a problem, and I am rather concerned. Hold on, let's see. How high can this go? A little bit higher. About to there. So it's going to be merged onto the roof line, probably. We're going to have to do the same with the castle, most likely, as well, the main structure. It's going to look a little stumpy, but hopefully it'll look and come together nicely. get you guys a little bit of a view from this angle. Maybe. Yeah, that street's too narrow to really see anything. Over the training area, it's just not quite tall enough. Just not quite tall enough. Yeah. Anyways, I think I am gonna go ahead and finish laying out these rooms. And I'll put the roof on, maybe. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to get to the roof just yet, but I want to get at least the outer walls built, and then the start of the back battlement areas, and we can start kind of going from there. Boy, this took quite a while to kind of, I guess, finish up to this point. I don't know how many days in game it was, but it's just it's a pretty big roof to put on this thing, and the walls and everything like that, but it is generally fleshed out, at least the base shape so far. What I'm going to end up doing is cutting away parts of the mountain and throwing up battlements and little towers here and there. That way it looks a little bit even more bulky, and it might fit the space a little bit better right now. The roof, it's really flat. I need to try and figure out a way to fix that, because right now it's just not my favorite. Maybe you guys have some ideas as to what I can do for it, but we are very close to the height limit, and so maybe I could, you know, put a different layer, try and break up the surface a little bit. But right now this is about as far as I'm going to go tonight on getting this thing done. We have been kind of getting raided here lately, and it's been slowing the progress down, and really I just don't have much more time. So I'll go ahead and at least show you the inside kind of layout one final time. Let me fix this. There we go. No details in here just yet, but these two are going to be bedrooms. This one might be as well. This is going to be some sort of storage room, and then it's going to have access points out the sides here to get to this kind of battlement. Once we get started on that, that's going to take some terrain modifications as well. I'm hoping to modify a whole bunch of the terrain actually. And then back here off the storage room, you'll have another access point to this plateau, which will modify and make it, you know, look very far more castle-like than it already is now. I can go ahead and go over some of the details in this little side room. I'm calling this kind of the guest house area, and you know, just simple beds, some little reading nook in the corner there, some storage, things like that. And if you go down, just a nice little private eating area and a fireplace kind of tucked into the hillside there. So I don't know if I showed you guys the finished interior for the treasury. We have kind of queue line spots, some tables, well, not tables, some chairs, and a waiting chair, things like that. Not much changed with the actual bank itself, but that area is done now. So hopefully you guys liked this episode. If you guys did, feel free to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Go ahead and check out my other creative builds in other games. Go ahead and leave a like. Leave a comment down below on what you guys think and what I should be working on next. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Timber and Stone.